This is it, it's starting. We've got the popcorn and the crisps over there. You know that Belgian, he's got hair like me, hasn't he? Oh, sorry. I love this programme. Chocolate? Oh. They look moody.
They do.
What's the matter with them?
No.
Hello? What's the matter with them? What are you looking at? I'm looking at you, aren't I? Go on, do the show, entertain us. We're not on this week, we're on strike. No show. What about the little children?
Stiff! The children. That's a little bit harsh, I feel. Oh, shut up, fatty. Come on, we're going to go to the bar.
Yeah. Oh.
How dare she? Never
Turn it off. There's nothing else on. What are we going to do? I've got 2 hours to kill. Now, I always watch What's Up Doc on a Saturday. What are we going to do?
Well, maybe I could go and wash my hair or something.
Well, I could wash mine, but it'd take all day, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll tell you what.
What?
You know you, Bird, like, you look a bit like that bloke, Andy Crane. Little bit.
It's funny you should say that because you actually look like that Yvette Fielding.
Yeah, and if I had my hair cut, I look a bit like Pat Sharp, wouldn't I?
Just a tad.
So,
Why don't we do it ourselves in our lounge? We can do What's Up Doc.
yeah, give us some of that.
Right, so what do we do then?
Right, well, they always start, I've seen the beginning, they start with, like, the menu.
The what?
What's that?
The menu, it's like a list of things on the show, isn't it?
Where'd you get one of them from then?
Right, so you pick this up, throw it in the air, it should just start. There it is, look at that! Hey, in a few minutes' time, Belgium goes shopping!
And then we've got a bit of Tasmania. If you're a big Taz fan, make sure you're with us at 10 a.m.
Greg and Max join us at 20 past 10 to sit down, relax and enjoy a Tucson of tea.
Very nice.
The music you hear is D-Ream. Things can only get better was their first hit. They'll do their new song as well at 11:15 live.
Don't worry, it is on. Yes, there it is. You're going, where is it today? It's Batman, 20 minutes of it. And it's on at 5 to 11.
5 to 11.
Excellent. That's how the show lines up this morning.
Hey.
I like the chocolate and stuff, don't
Right.
you?
There's a bit of that.
There you go.
Frank.
Oh, blimey.
Frank, man, you're looking a bit under the weather, if you don't mind me saying.
I've been up all night and all day. In fact, what is it? Is it day or night now?
Saturday.
It's Saturday.
What, we're live on telly?
We are.
Yeah, live now, yeah.
Oh, listen, the show must go on as the true semi-professional I am. Come on, baby.
What a guy.
Hey, bro, what are you up to, mate?
Hey, what you up to? No, would you get off me? This is the last segment in the course, right? And if I don't get all this down now, I've got to get up on Sunday morning at 5:30.
Is this the Open University?
Yes, it is the Open University.
I thought you was up to something, telling me you was going up the woods for a bit of bloodletting my foot, eh?
Look, would you get off my hypotenuse, please?
Yeah, Where did you get that tie?
They send it to you. It's part of the course.
Sandals!
Yes, sandals.
Oh, get off, bullshit!
Will you get off me? Just leave me alone, will you? You're just jealous because I'm trying to further myself.
Get out of it. I'm playing with your slide rule here. What are you reading then? You couldn't further yourself. You can't even spell your name, mate. Business Studies and Sociology in Aerodynamics, Module 3. Hey, bro. You know if you wanted to further yourself,
Yeah.
you should get a train ticket to Aberdeen.
Oh, yeah, I suppose you think your idea of self-improvement is having your bottom double glazed.
Yeah. Oh, it's finished.
What? It's finished.
You bubble. You.
Saturday, what a day, the best day in What's Up, Doc.
Yeah.
And this is the first letter, which is absolutely brilliant. And it says, me and my two brothers, Kared and Jonathan, would love to know if you will do something special for my mum and dad.
What's that
because, well, it says they always do things for us. Ready for this? We'd like you to try and get a ticket to Korea for my dad, because he's a black belt second gold Dan and his martial arts started in Korea.
Oh, yeah.
And for my mum, a ticket to go and see the American Chippendales live because she likes their muscles. I hope you can help us because it would be a great surprise for them. Love from Charlene and Kared and Jonathan in Lincolnshire.
no
Woodhall Spa.
problem.
Well, it's not really Pat will fix it. I can't really help you there, but I'll send you a badge.
Oh, well,
Seems reasonable. What a generous man you are.
Okay, here's a letter from Paul, Emma and Lucy Hastings. Dear What's Up, Doc, on Saturday the 10th of April, we saw Patrice with a ponytail. At that exact moment, we went looking through our photograph album and realised how much the photo enclosed looks like Pat Sharp. Have a look at that, then.
Oh,
Oh, look.
That's very special.
I don't look like a fence.
You... Exactly the same. Right, thank you. Here's
maybe,
another
but
letter
not a
now. Here's another letter from Claire Puttick, aged 11. Dear What's Up, Doc, I watch your show every week and think it is the best. Thank you. But I wish everybody would stop telling Pat Sharp to cut his hair.
Yes.
Enclosed is a picture of two of his biggest fans, Ian Forness and Alan Perkins. They think he is sensational.
Let's have a look there. All right. Nice one.
Yeah.
Morning, girls.
Biggest fans.
Nifty haircuts
Yeah.
all round. Right, here we have the letter of the week.
Yeah.
It's from Sue Glue. She lives in South Ascot in Berkshire. She'll get the fantastic What's Up Doc, specially embroidered, imported from the United States, very expensive T-shirt.
Oh, wow.
And she sent us kind of an end-of-term report. Comments on the show, you know. How she says, Yvette,
have a look, then.
I adore you because you are humorous. You could perhaps wear different hairstyles, otherwise you are perfect. 10 out of 10.
Wow, that's good. That's
Pat,
excellent.
wicked hair. You have bizarre ideas at times. That's probably one reason why kids like you so much.
Hey.
But don't smile too much, you might get wrinkles. Otherwise, you are fine. Okay, now 10.
Not bad.
What does it say about you then?
This is Andy, you are reasonable. Terrific. Thank you. Although you do have a peculiar taste in ties.
Hey?
Right, although, but do try not to act snobbish at times. Otherwise, you are okay. 9.5 out of 10. Simon Perry.
Ah, morning, Simon.
You are strange but funny. You do have a funny thing about cheese, but everyone's entitled to their own interest. You're okay, but brush your teeth. 9 out of 10. And finally, Balgit, you are cute and cuddly and furry, and you have charm and wit, and you're always well behaved. You are a top quality furball. 10 out of 10. Thank you, Sophie.
What's that say about me?
Well, oddly enough, Frank, you're not mentioned in this letter.
Oh, right. Hey, did you know I'm babysitting today?
Are you really?
we did, yes.
Yeah, we'll try and keep the
Hello,
noise
baby.
down then.
She did it way
Belinda
too
Mayers, age 12, in Dagenham in Essex. Thank you for your letter. Dear What's Up, Doc? Remember when I sent you that letter about Yvette Fielding? I really meant it, every word. I was wondering if you could swap her for my favourite finders keepers, Neil Buchanan. We can do that. Come in, Neil. Let's just get Neil straight on. Yvette, thanks a lot. Bye, girl. See you later. Swapsies. Go on. Off you go. Bye. Bye, the girl. Get off. Neil, it was so lucky you were here.
Good to see you, mate.
Yeah, I brought my friend along as well, you see.
Oh,
yeah,
heart attack, getting a BAFTA. Many congratulations.
Back on there, May the 10th.
May the 10th, yeah, May the 10th.
Keepers is
Congratulations.
doing very well. Yeah. Bad Influence did well, didn't
Bad
it?
Influence is
When's
back on
that
September the 9th, actually.
Yeah, Fun House did well.
Fine, thank you. Neil.
Anyway,
Thank you very much
Anyway,
indeed.
yes, enough of this
hey.
showbiz banter about
I'm still shopping for my mum and babysitting, you know.
Baby
Very
did
well, you're doing it, Frank,
Baby did
very well.
Enough of this rubbish. This is Saturday morning. This is What's Up, Doc. I'm Neil Buchanan standing in for Yvette Fielding
Do a letter.
in his size 18 dress. Look at that. Fantastic letter that came in there. In fact, it's a picture that came from Gary Dewhart. Well done, Gary.
That's me.
Fantastic. We'll send him something out, won't we?
Yeah, right, yeah.
Perhaps your jacket or something. That leads us nicely into Balgit's birthday.
Go on then, Balge.
And happy 4th birthday to Wayne Buckley. Happy birthday, Wayne!
Yay! And the next one, Neil.
And the next one, please. Happy 5th birthday to Amy Wright. Yay!
He's right, you know.
And happy 7th birthday to Alan Borthwick. Hooray! Happy birthday, gang. Smashing stuff.
Excellent. Well, it's really nice to have you back here. You're doing ever so well.
That jacket would never get in the post with those shoulder pads,
No, it wouldn't,
really?
would it? No.
Anyway, come on.
This is from Kim Ailing. She lives in Bognor Regis in West Sussex, and she will get the fantastic What's Up Doc pin badge for sending us a funny place name. She says, when I went on holiday to Poole, we went to a cove, and it's called Scratchy Bottom. Now, we thought maybe she's making this up, but no. In Wednesday's edition of a well-known broadsheet newspaper, there you will see some sheep running away and a caption that says, Scratchy Bottom returns to state of natural space.
Scratchy Batem.
It's Scratchy Bottom, yes, that's right.
It's
Thank
on.
you, Kim.
It's on.
You'll get yourself a nice little What's Up Doc badge.
Super.
There is a young lady now by the name of Emma Killick who just happens to be really close to us. So let's wheel her on now, dressed as a dog.
Hello, Emma.
The reason she's here is to sing along to Tomorrow, Tomorrow I Love You from the musical Annie because she's on Sing Out!
About tomorrow, so you gotta hang on to tomorrow.
Sing out, Tit.
Come on, babe.
Sing on.
Tomorrow, I love ya. Tomorrow, you're only a day away.
I think you'd make a good co-presenter on What's Up, Doc. We'll get rid of those two peroxides next week. If you want to play on What's Up, Doc and sing up Titch, write into us. We'll give you the address. In fact, I'll get my juniors to give you the address. And let us know what song you want to sing and what you want to wear. Let me go and tell you about some old showbiz stories. Off we go. Let's go.
Wow, what a way to get it back, right?
Yes, there were rhinoceri in the studio last week, you may recall. We were discussing Save the Rhino. They're running in the London Marathon tomorrow, so look out for them. If you'd like to get involved in Save the Rhino, we've got a fantastic Save the Rhino fact sheet that you can have. It tells you how you can get involved with that, and it gives you loads of interesting facts about rhinoceroses. Is it rhinoceroses or rhinoceri? Is it rhinoceri?
Rhinos.
I wonder. Anyway, if you'd like one, drop us a stamped addressed envelope to our What's Up Doc address. It's the same address if you'd like to send us a funny place name, some embarrassing photographs of Pat, anything at all. And the address will now be read out by Balgit. What accent would you like to do it in, Balge?
Balgese.
Balgese. All right, go on then. Do it in a ball of fur of 1,000 voices. Off you go.
What's up, Doc? Peel Maxwell.
Oh, yeah.
May Stoughton.
It's the same voice. It's the same voice. Have we got- Listen, I don't miss it that much, so I can just ask you, seeing as she's gone now. How was your Easter, mate?
Oh, it was manic. I went shopping. I went shopping with somebody that's kind of discourteous, rude, disloyal, smelly.
What, Caroline?
hairy. No, it wasn't Caroline.
Yvette?
No, it wasn't Yvette either.
Who was it?
It was him.
Oh, no.
Slow down,
Look, we're going to go shopping, you and me together. You're going to have to behave yourself, all right?
Bad to behave.
Right, well, come on.
You know, Belton, I never thought I'd hear myself saying this, but I'm glad you talked me into this. We spend too much time in that stuffy studio, you know. What a lovely day. The sun's shining, the birds are singing.
Come on, Andy, beat that.
Well, there's nothing like a walk in the park. This is nothing like a walk in the park.
You kicked the dog.
Better not, dog.
Just one more incident like this, and we're going straight home, right?
Oh, no.
Come on, Val, come look at you. Sorry, lads, sorry. Val, I'm sorry about the duck. Oh, we stopped. What? No, I need to go in here. Oh, there's no dogs allowed. I promised Simon I'd get him some impedimenty doodah cream.
Belton's not a bow wow.
I know, but it's quicker to leave you here, mate, than it is to try and explain to the management. Be good. Sorry, madam.
I don't need Andy. I can do it myself. Well, gotta be careful around here. Where's the chocolate shop? Vegetables. Chocolate. No chocolate. That's no doggy. Chocolate. Chocolate.
Excuse me, you've got to pay.
Huh? Oh, it's sorry. Chocolate. Chocolate. Please.
That's £16.75.
Right? That's a kind of money.
No money, no chocolate.
Oh, no. It's chocolate.
Oh, it's you again.
Yes, there's the money. Chocolate, please. Chocolate.
There must be over £30 in here.
Can I have my chocolate, please?
Okay. Change.
Tip, my best tip. Sailing underwater like a cup and saucer. You are not it.
Got a lot of chocolate there, haven't you, Belge?
Yes,
You wouldn't mind if the lads shared a bit, would you?
Oh, no,
just a bit. No, okay.
Oh, no,
No, I don't want it. I don't want it.
Oh, no, about this chocolate. You're taking out about this chocolate.
Apart from me, Belgic, because I'm popping out my old bins to check out your change that you forgot with my pretty purse.
Oh, there's some chocolate.
Are you my mummy or my daddy?
I'm not...
I'm so naughty.
Keep the noise down. I'm babysitting you. Keep the noise down.
Sorry, Frankie.
Go away.
Go away.
Ah! Will you get lost? I'm studying.
Oh, come off. Who are you kidding with your would-be intellectualism? You thought William Shakespeare was a pub. You thought Jane Austen was a car.
Well, at least I'm not afraid of Virginia Woolf.
Oh, the lupine tennis coach.
Bro, now just listen. There's a whole world out there.
Yes.
A world of discovery, of learning, of intelligent conversation and discussion. And I want to be a part of it. Just because you're happy to spend the rest of your life wolfing everything that breathes, oblivious to the extent of your own ignorance, doesn't mean that I have to be there holding onto your hand.
Well, I may be stupid, but I'm full.
As you probably know, the London Marathon is happening tomorrow, and there are going to be thousands and thousands of athletes taking part. Now, the winner of last year's marathon finished in a time of 2 hours and 8 minutes. Well, I know of 2 people that have done a marathon in just under 2 hours. You try and beat that. Now, they're actually coming into the studio now as I speak. Is this Tanny and Ian? Welcome to the show. Have you got brakes?
Right. Yeah, just about.
You took a crash nearly. Now, are these the wheelchairs that you actually used in the marathon?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. And what makes them so different? Why are they so good?
Well, basically, because they're 3 wheels, they're very stable and they're much more aerodynamic to push on.
Right. And what about training?
Probably train a couple of hours a night, probably about 15, 20 miles. That's why we use these big gloves.
Yeah,
Trying
you
to
wear
protect
those
your hands
down
a little
quite
bit,
a lot.
yeah.
Do you have to keep your upper body quite strong? Do you use lots of weights and things like that?
Most of what we do is just mileage out on the roads. Most athletes in Birmingham doing up to 100 miles a week.
Right, now what happens, this is the all-important question, I've often wondered this, what happens if you're going along on a marathon, you're in first position thinking, yes, 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 and all of a sudden you have a puncture?
Tough.
Is that the end of the race?
It happens to Ian quite a lot, actually.
Does it?
Yeah, you get a puncture, you're just about coming up to the finishing line and you're out of it. And everyone goes past you.
Oh, you must feel so sick.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, I bet you do. Now, I know for a fact that you are a champion. You've won many, many medals.
That's right.
Including at the Olympics at Barcelona.
Yeah, I won 4 gold medals.
Let's have a look at it then.
I've got one of them here.
Don't want to
pick it up.
with your big, thick gloves.
Yeah, they're not very good to hold things with.
They are.
But that's one of them.
Look at that. Wow. I've never actually held an Olympic medal.
Yeah,
Neither have I.
Congratulations. You never know. Congratulations. Now, you're going to nip off now and get into 2 other wheelchairs that you're going to show us.
Yep.
Well, I introduce this next chap,
Right.
who's Mark. Now, he actually makes wheelchairs and he plays for a basketball team called the Oldham Owls. Are you there, Mark? Come on in.
Hello.
Hi, welcome to What's Up, Dog.
Hello.
Now, is this the wheelchair that you actually use when you're playing basketball?
Yeah, this is a particular one.
Now, what's so good about it for basketball?
It's very light, very manoeuvrable. It turns quite easy.
I can do that. There's no problem with that. Yeah. Okay. It's got a very low back, though, hasn't it? I feel quite tippy in this.
It's not. You can alter the angle of the chair by moving the wheels further forward or back, which makes the wheelchair tippier or lighter.
What about some skills? Show some skills.
You can pick a ball along the floor and just bounce the ball along as you go along.
Oh, come on then, let's have a go. So I'll just roll it on the floor, do I?
It's lovely. There you go.
Try and get it. Ooh, heck.
Push against the wheel. That's it.
Ooh.
Very good.
And a couple of bounces. Over to you.
Okay.
Goal. Now, the same thing, I'm going to ask you another question about what happens to you if you get a puncture. Does that mean you have to pull out the game?
No, usually you have spare wheels on the sideline.
Right.
So what you do is you grab hold of someone's wheel, lift yourself up, take your wheel off, get another wheel.
It's just as easy as that.
The ball's going to the chair.
I bet you have to have lots of spares hanging around.
You do. Depends which teams you have to play.
Right. Well, Tanny and Ian are ready to come back in now in the wheelchairs, I think. Are they coming into the studio? Are they? I think they are. Wheeling along. Now, what kind of wheelchairs are these? Did you make these, Mark?
We did at Chevron Wheelchairs. Tanny's in a hand crank machine and Ian's in an off-road mountain bike chair.
OK. Let's have a look at this. Now, this is the cross-country wheelchair.
That's right. That's right, yeah.
How's that for you? Is that comfy?
It feels quite nice, yeah. It's good for bobbing down hills.
It looks
Got some
very,
nice
very
steering on the
heavy.
front and
Yeah.
back, yeah.
Yeah. And how do you work that? That looks very complicated.
It's just like an ordinary bike. Just a hand crank. It's an ordinary wheelchair with it just fixed on.
Right, OK. And do you like that? Would you use that?
It takes a bit used to getting steering.
Yeah?
I've only been out in a couple of times. I've crashed a bit.
You've crashed?
Yeah.
Oh, I won't get anywhere near you then. Right, now, the real reason why you're here is to encourage people to get involved in more sports with wheelchairs. And we've actually got a phone number for you to ring. It's coming up now. If I can just have a look over here. What is the number? 0642 4761 69. That's 0642 471 476 169. All right, ring that now. Thank you very much. Good luck in the marathon tomorrow. We're looking out for you. Thanks very much, Mark.
Well,
Well, still to come. Lots more good stuff. Frank, can you keep the baby quiet? I'm trying to do a TV...
best. I'm not a blinking lady, you know.
All right, well, I'll try and brighten you up with this at 10 o'clock sharp. The legendary Tasmania is on the telly. It's going to be brilliant. Then Greg and Max at 20 past. Tea for 2, or is it 3? You will find out. Check them out.
Baby.
And then D-Ream at 11:15. They really are here. You're not D-Reaming, all right?
Baby.
The Strange Secrets of Bruce Wayne revealed at 5 minutes to 11 on The Winning Show. Now, please, Francis, keep it down.
This is ladies' work. Now, we need some ladies... Hey! Hold on, look at that.
Hey, I get your drift, Frank.
Get him over, get him over.
Oi, Bird! Bring it over here! Here they come. We're doing it.
Right, here we go.
Hey, Bet.
Yeah?
You're a girl, aren't you?
I think so.
Yeah, but what about the rest of them, though?
What about the rest of them?
Hang on, just check. Yes, I can confidently assure you, Patrice and Francoise, that there are no interlopers here, i.e. no agents provocateurs. We are 100% pure, prime, feminine. Oh, what are you going to do about that, then?
Does that mean you ladies, then?
Yes, it does. It means they're all ladies,
Right,
yes.
well, you do me babysitting and we'll go and play football and have a lemonade shandy with no beer. Come on.
Oh, right. Hey, I'll look after this. All right.
Needs feeding. Yeah. Oh, right, okay. Yes, all right then. Which I don't know what to do. Oh, I don't know. Hey, maybe it needs a lullaby. Shorty, this is my cake. Now go and get ya. Rock-a-bye, baby, and the tweeter, when the wind blows the cradle. After the break, have a little bit of Tasmania.
Welcome back to What's Up, Doc. A very exciting moment for us on the programme now. I'm going to introduce you to a fella that you may not have heard of, but in animal circles, he's very, very famous. This is Roger Orson-Welles. Welcome to What's Up, Doc. Roger has, in fact, the largest collection of animals, if not Europe, certainly, and probably the world.
In the world, yeah. I've got about 700,000 zebras, 150,000 tigers, and about 500,000 assorted big and small animals.
That's incredible. And they all are completely imaginary, aren't they?
That's right, yeah, all imaginary, all mental, fictitious, imaginary animals.
So how's this come about then? Where did your interest in imaginary animals stem from?
Well, the Imaginary Animal Society, which I founded about 5 years ago, grew out of a concern for the extinction of species in the wild, general animal welfare, and of course the question of animals in captivity.
Yeah, very controversial subject.
So I opened my park, the Bumper Deluxe Adventure and Wildlife Wonderworld Centre in Brighton, and people can come along and enjoy animals in their natural state, only they're all imaginary.
Well, it's an amazing setup down there in Brighton. Roger's brought in some photographs he took for us of the place. Now, that's amazing. What's happening there?
Well, there's the dolphin arena and the imaginary cafeteria there. And there we have the newly refurbished elephant house there. That's a new job there. And there we've got the fun fair, and you see, I let the animals go on the rides when we're not very busy. So
that's excellent. Must be very popular with the children then. Do you get a lot of visitors then to the centre?
No. Because all the signs are imaginary, and, well, to be honest, I get fed up standing at the imaginary turnstile. I mean, I think people passing might not think it's a wildlife centre, more a bloke stood on his own in a field.
I can't imagine why that would be. Roger has brought some of his collection into the studio with us now. I mean, what's in here, Roger?
Well, Andy, here we've got an imaginary 26-foot-long python.
I thought it was a grass snake, actually.
As you like, Andy. As you like, mate. As you like, yeah.
I would have thought, though, with imaginary animals, that you wouldn't need a cage.
Well, there is that point of view, but if you've got a fierce imaginary animal, you might like to imagine it in a cage.
Now, that looks particularly fierce. The tiger over there, that isn't in a cage.
No, that's a fierce saber-toothed tiger there, but there's no problem at all with that one.
Why not?
Well, it's just gone, isn't it?
Oh, right, yeah, of course. Well, you might feel a bit daft at starting this out, but if you want, you can try this at home. Just imagine a horse. Now, here's a horse.
Beautiful brown one there. Beautiful brown one. And just like with real animals, if you know what you're doing, there's no problem. If you're inspecting its teeth, obviously get your animal right the right way, you know. Right, so there we go. There's that's lovely.
Imaginary animals, though, I would have thought you wouldn't have any, stable problems. You wouldn't have to feed them, or there'd be no cost for training or anything like that.
Well, there is that, but if your imaginary horse gets an imaginary illness, you've got your imaginary vet bills, and you might need an imaginary good job to pay for it all.
That's amazing. Do people ride imaginary horses?
They do, Andy, they do. But not very convincingly.
No. Some of the collection are so big that we actually haven't got the space in the studio to bring them in, but some of them are outside. How do they get here?
Well, I didn't bother with imaginary lorries. Some of the smaller animals, the zebras, they took the train. Most of the lions hitchhiked, which is quite safe hitchhiking if you're a lion. Yeah. And the bigger, wackier sort of dinosaur fantasy ones, the 40-foot tall ones at the back, they just headed straight across country.
Well, as I say, they are outside now. We've got a camera outside live. I think we can go there now.
It's
amazing collection.
Yeah, there's the wildebeest there, the little one. They've got a little Moroccan fox there. Yeah. Melika, that's her birthday today there, Melika.
What do they eat, Roger?
Well, I've got an imaginary straw bale there for them. They might touch that if they're peckish.
So if you imagine very hard, you might even be able to see the imaginary straw bale out there. Yeah. That's quite an amazing collection. Thanks ever so much for bringing them in. Fascinating to talk to you.
Thank you.
Roger's going to stay with us all morning. If you have any questions or queries about imaginary animals, do feel free to give us a call. Roger, thanks ever so much.
Thanks, Andy.
Brilliant.
Thanks, Andy.
Bonjour. Thank you for purchasing Gaston's Let's Speak French Quickly.
That's all right.
Nervous? No need to worry. Let's get things off to a gentle start.
Yeah.
Exercise 1.
Yeah.
Écoutez et répétez. Listen and repeat. Bonjour, Jean-Paul. Repeat. How did that feel, huh? You sound like a Frenchman already.
Thank you, thank you.
Encore.
Yeah.
Bonjour, Jean-Paul. Repeat. Well done.
What you doing, bro?
Nothing.
Oh, yeah, then what's the cassette player, then? Have you started your own self-improvement course?
Course? What course is that,
Oh,
What?
don't give me that.
What? No,
Do you feel like a Frenchman now, then?
I do, actually.
Do you?
Yeah, I do, yeah.
Well, so do I.
What?
Valérie!
Bonjour, hello.
Hello, Valérie.
Valerie.
Yes, he's very continental on your continent.
No, Belgic, really, I can only apologise once again about that incident last week, but that woman did bear an uncanny resemblance to you. My goodness me, what a hairy fiasco. Yes, fortunately she's gone back to the circus now, minus the beard. Red faces all round there, hey, lads.
So there's no more impediment to do that?
No, look, there's no more impediment to do that, no.
So under the German cap?
No, look, I've got lookouts posted, you're safe there, so...
So under the torpedoes?
Listen, if you don't shut your trap, he won't be able to administer the screws.
Yeah, my sentiments are exactly the
Thank you,
same,
sir.
Major.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, so it just remains for me to say...
Fire!
Only joking. Oh, nice one, Andy. That's a good one, that, yeah.
Good one, yeah.
Yeah, anyway, there you are, Belcher. There's your certificate. You're in. Yeah.
What?
You're in.
I'm in?
Yeah, you're in.
He's
You're
in.
two.
I'm in, he's right there.
He's in.
Stop
the celebration!
Colonel Perry, sir!
Sergeant Major.
It states in the Cheese Rangers Manual, subsecondary paragraph 2, if Bowser is caught smoking, he shall be stripped forthwith of his cheesy garniture, humiliated in a public manner, and sent henceforth to a hairy monastery.
Strip him and go from hence and never darken out.
Go!
Baljet is the greatest. Baljet is so marvellous. Baljet is wonderful. Baljet is a cheese ranger.
He's just been expelled for smoking.
I always said he was a bad one.
And so did I.
Oh, live. What's up, Doc, on a Saturday morning, and there's some more Taz coming later. Now, young Andy Crane, as you well know, has learnt sax and sitar in about 6 minutes, but I have decided that it's a masterclass for us lot this time around. We're going to be the clever ones, OK? So I look forward to this, and guess who is coming in?
Patavatarotti.
No.
The menuing?
No.
Is it Kiri Tiki? Is it Kiri Tiki? Is it Placido Domingo?
No, it's Viv Fisher.
Good heavens!
Yes. There you are. Now, have a listen to this, all right? There you go. You've got your little machine there.
Right.
Plug it in, because I know you always carry that around
ready?
with you. OK, give it a go. Go on. Turn it off.
I like that.
That's really good, isn't it? Now, he runs an absolutely extraordinary brass band, and he is going to give us a lesson.
Pat, how do you expect me to play anything when I have no arms?
Me neither.
No, and me neither. Oh, no, yes, I have.
Yes. Well, all you need is a decent embouchure, so shut up and give it a go, all right, whatever happens. Ladies and gentlemen, entirely performed by one man, Viv Fisher!
Hurrah! 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 I found it, we've got the right one here. He's come without his instruments.
Yeah, where's the rest of his band? Look, I'm all mic'd up special.
Could you please be a little more polite to our guests? First of all, he doesn't need any instruments.
No.
And secondly, he does all that by himself, don't you?
I do indeed. Yes.
Welcome, Viv. Tell us about it.
Well, it's basically a sort of vocal sound. It's your mouth or your voice modified in some way to sound like an instrument. Do it
So
all,
you are a one-man band?
if you like. Yes, I need a multi-track tape recorder as well. That's the only trick.
Oh, that's
so
yeah.
we got that. Yeah,
That's good.
Our makeup girl's called Viv.
Excellent. So, tell us how it goes then. Run us through this, and we can all have a lesson. We'll pick up on it, and we will try and follow you.
All right. Well, there's a Sousa march called Liberty Bell. So if we build
Famous.
that up instrument by instrument, we could do the cornet first. Now, the cornet or the trumpet is a sort of a high voice, you know, like the la la. Can you do a? Give us a la. That's right. Only you have to squirt it through your mouth, like as if you're squirting air into a trumpet. So it's. That's right. So Liberty Bell will go.
What ambience? Okay, Pace, take it away and try that one. Yeah. Very, very good. Bouch. Simon? Oh, I can't get... Sorry about that.
Sorry, Viv.
Okay, and the next instrument, please. They got that brilliantly, didn't they?
Yeah, oh, very well.
Yeah, we're ready.
Indeed.
Got that one down.
We're ready.
Yeah. We need a tuba, sort of big bass instrument.
Okay.
So it's a sort of. Boom, 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 boom.
Okay, go ahead, guys. Another excellent one from the troupe.
We're good.
Next.
Trombone. How about a trombone?
Yep, you need
have
that.
to squirt that out of the side of your mouth, and you can slide it a bit, you see.
You dirty man.
Okay, on we go, guys.
Something like that, yes. That's good.
Another one. They've done it again. Is there any more? We need a rhythm.
It's my favourite. You get the sort of snare drum or side drum going. Sort of. Can you do a roll?
Not in here. There's not enough room. Okay, off you go. This is a bit risky for Simon. He might get messy. But... Well, that is superb. What I feel we should do now is let the three of my troops have a go at mastering the whole thing together, okay? So on your marks, get set, and Liberty Bell! Thank you. Thank you very much. That was really good, guys. Well, they picked up on that well, haven't they?
Excellently. Absolutely marvellously.
Thank you very much for coming to see us. If you don't mind, we won't actually use them to help you. If you could do a one-man selection for us, is that okay?
Oh, yes, please.
All
yes.
right. On your way, sir.
Right you are.
He's definitely on his own because they cannot help out. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a television first. Never happened before. He does it all himself. Viv Fisher, a one-man band.
Je suis très heureux.
Je suis très heureuse.
How's it going then, bro? All right?
Je suis très heureux.
Yes,
Good,
fine. Yeah, I'm
good,
doing
good.
quite well.
There's a phone call for you. There's a phone call.
Thanks very much.
Go on, make the phone call.
Yeah, great.
Smash him. Now for some fun. I'll say.
Oh, that's weird, that was. That's very funny, that was, bro.
Wasn't it? Yeah, what?
No one phoned for me at all.
Did they not? Did they not? Goodness me, it must have been my terrible tinnitus.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Carry on then. Press on with your French lesson.
Don't mind if I do. Thanks, yeah. Strange.
Exercise 7.
Yeah.
Repeat after me. I am an idiot.
I am an idiot.
Why am I so simple?
Why am I so simple? Come here. Why am I so mad? Come on. Come here.
Yes, it is me. This face needs no introduction. Sorry, Crane. Andy Crane, famous children. Never mind. I've got a few points I'd like to make about the Saturday morning show for children, What's Up, Doc? For example, where are the tables? Now, not the little white Formica ones that Greg and Max used to cook on. No. The logarithmic tables, the periodic tables, the 3 times tables. There simply aren't enough long, unpronounceable, meaningless scientific words and phrases that only I understand on this programme, and I intend to change that. The mean coefficient about the centre of the hyperbolic fulcrum. Ooh, that's a real beauty. Or what about the polarised seismographic effect of photoelasticity on the epicentre of a kinetic phenomenon? That's lovely. Now, how do I know this? That's what little children want. And I just happen to have written several books and pamphlets on the subject that are available at good retail outlets now. Thank you.
We're joined this morning by Roger Orson-Wells, and he is from the Bumper Deluxe Adventure and Wildlife Wonderworld Centre. He keeps a lot of imaginary animals. Welcome. Now, do you need a lot of mime lessons to actually begin to stroke your pet?
Well, if you're planning on getting an imaginary pet, I wouldn't advise going out and forking out money on expensive mime lessons. Anybody can do basic stroking. It's very simple, but obviously advanced stroking takes a bit longer.
Now, what about real brushes used on your imaginary pet for grooming? What do you think?
Well, there's a lot of controversy about this. Personally, it makes me sick.
Ah.
But each to his own a bit.
Okay. Do you have a favourite imaginary pet yourself?
I do, actually. I've got an imaginary dog at home, Posy. And when I leave for work in the morning, he's scratching at the door and whining and yelping. But as soon as I get in the car, he disappears.
Oh, that's good.
Also, I can leave Posy in a car with the windows wound up on a really hot day, and he doesn't asphyxiate.
That's what handy tips. Handy. Have you actually brought an imaginary pet with you along today?
Now, funny you should ask you that, because I know you lead a very busy showbiz lifestyle.
I do.
Like with your Tupperware parties till the late hours. And when you come home, I think this is the sort of thing that you might like to greet you. Okay. It's a charming little one. It actually plays the banjo and does a George Formby impersonation.
Well, what is it?
It's a tarantula.
I'm very, very proud and glad to say that we're joined now by the gods of cookery. Yes, Gregory and Maximilian.
Thank you.
Welcome to What's Up, you Doctor again.
Yes.
Now, you're here to talk about tea, are you not? And tea time.
That's right.
What's it all about? What is tea time all about? Why do we have it?
We've been drinking tea in this country for about 300 years, but it wasn't until the second, who was she? Duchess of Bedford. Yes, that's right.
He's been learning that all day.
Oh, God.
The Duchess of Bedford.
That's right. In the early 1800s, got a bit bored in the mid-afternoon and thought she'd have a few friends around for a cup of tea because it was a great big gap between lunch and supper, and that's when afternoon tea was born.
Well, you see, we've been eating sandwiches from about 1762 because that's when the fourth Earl of Sandwich invented the sandwich, because he was a great gambler. On one day at the table, he had a brilliant hand of cards and he couldn't bear to put them down and risk losing money. So what he did was he sent his manservant off to get a piece of meat with 2 slices of bread, hence the sandwich.
Of course.
Now then, in 1864, the first tea house opened up in London, and this was the only place where an unchaperoned lady like yourself could go without damaging her reputation.
I vacate tea houses quite a lot, actually. And I must say, there are tea houses open where you can get different kinds of tea from all over the world.
Yep.
Plus, scones, muffins, crumpets, all kinds of things like that. But I'd say my favourite is the cream tea. Ah!
And here we are.
The Ritz.
Perfectly on cue.
Thank you.
Oh, let me take this.
Okay.
Is she nice? Not giving her a tip. Right.
You enjoy a cream tea, do you?
I love cream tea.
Well, try this. Missed that this time, but try that. Give us your opinion on that.
I should try and do that.
What do you reckon?
What do you think?
Very tasty.
Yes.
Very tasty, but what have you done to it?
Well, the interesting thing about that, and with a lot of cakes that you can make, is that tea is actually an ingredient in that. Would you like to make a tea loaf?
I'd love
Shall we show you?
Unbelievable.
Let's make a tea
Okay. Wonderful, thank you.
Thank you very much.
There we go.
Now then.
Right.
See, what we have in this bowl here is some mixed fruit which has been soaking overnight in a mixture of tea and honey. Now, we've already added an egg in there to save some time for you. An egg. So all we have to do now is to add the flour. Shall I tip that in there for you?
In there.
All right, and all you have to do is mix and fold.
Mix and fold.
Mix and
Mix and fold. And then what happens? Calm down.
Sorry.
Now, when we've done that,
Yes.
what do we do with it?
Then all you have to do is to put that into a loaf tin or anything similar and cook it for about an hour, and it's absolutely delicious.
And it ends up
looking like that one.
Right. Enough about tea as an ingredient. What about tea itself?
Okay. Well, it comes from all over the world. I mean, it is grown everywhere from China to India, Sri Lanka, Indonesia, even East Africa. And the thing is, it tastes very different depending on the region that it's grown in. Also, what affects it is the sort of soil it's grown in, the climate, and even the elevation that it's grown in as well.
Now, you're doing beautifully there.
Some tea is away from you now.
Some teas are named according to the area that they come from. For example, these two, we've got Assam and Keemun. They are specific leaves from just one geographical area, all right? But some teas are actually mixed to give you different...
I like a bit of cake in
Sorry.
Some teas are actually blended together, mixed to give a different flavour. And these, we've got like a rose pouchong. That is tea flavoured with rose petals, pouchong. And lapsang souchong is dried over tar to give it a very woody flavour.
So there you are.
What's this black thing here?
Well, this is a tea brick. This is 2.5 pounds of tea leaves that have been compressed into one hard lump. Now, you see, many, many years ago, these would have been transported just like that because they're very easy to handle, given as a currency or a present. And if you got a bit bored in the afternoon, you could always break a piece off and put it in hot water and make a cup of tea.
Very easy.
There you go.
But do you always have to drink tea hot?
No, you don't. In fact, and just to show you...
She's brilliant, isn't she?
You're gorgeous. Gorgeous woman.
You can have iced tea, and the tea to use then is Ceylon tea, because it stays clear even when it's cold.
That's delicious. I like that.
That's called veranda cup. All these, by the way, these recipes are on a fact sheet. But this one is wonderful because it's got tea, it's got a little bit of soda water, some lemon juice, orange cordial. It's even got some ginger ale.
Sorry, I have to stop you there now because I have to go over and speak to somebody far more interesting. Okay. So over here is Bill, and he is a tea taster. Welcome to What's Up, Doc. Now, I have to ask you a question. Is it true that Britain, they have far more cups of tea than any other place in the world?
Yes, we're the largest single importer, and every person on average drinks 1,355 cups of tea per year.
That's an awful lot of tea.
An awful lot of tea.
What are you looking for when you're tasting the tea?
Well, basically here, we've got half-pint tasting pots and bowls, and we have a scale here, which 100 years ago they started to weigh up with the weight of an English shilling. And we weigh the teas in 5.67 grams, which is the weight of the shilling. We put in an inch of water all the way along the teas, and then we top them up and we let them brew for 6 minutes. And then we taste them when we're looking for the brightness of the infusion, or the tea leaf, as the children would call. And then we taste the teas for brightness and colour.
Right, we've got 6 bowls in front of us here with different kinds of teas in them from all around the world. And Bill is going to try and guess which tea is which and where they come from in the world. And just to give you a little clue, we're going to put the answer at the bottom of your television screen. So, right then, and we will also let you know the answer and how many you got right at the end. So off you go.
Start away.
First bit.
It's an Earl Grey.
An Earl Grey. Earl Grey.
It's an Assam,
Okay.
I
Ooh, do you think I could have a little go?
Yes, dear.
Right.
Darjeeling.
Just have a little bit of it. That's a Darjeeling,
No,
is it?
yes.
You're a dirty man.
That's right. Right, yes, I would agree. That is a Darjeeling.
Tea Darjeeling, and
Yeah.
we'll just carry on the others. That's a China Oolong.
Just before you go, why do you spit?
Well, we spit it out because if you're tasting 650 pots in a day, as you taste in the auction, you spend all day in the toilet otherwise, and you don't get paid for that.
Of course, good point. Right, and on, please.
And we carry on. We just tip this one out because that is how you do it.
Okay.
And then we've got one more, a lapsang souchong.
I will just have a little. I just want
That's
to
the tar. You can smell the tar in it. And the last one is a Ceylon.
I would agree there.
Yeah.
I would agree there. Now, I think Gregory and Maximilian are coming in with some...
Jolly good.
With some tea.
That was lovely, Yvette. That was really, very
I
attractive.
enjoyed that. Just
Here
move
we
this
go.
out of the way for it. Now then, we have got a fact sheet if you are interested in tea. And the first 6 names that we pull out of a hat will win one of these, a video. Greg and Max's video, simply spectacular, all about cake decorating. Okay, now here's the address to write to if you would like to send in for a fact sheet and get one of these videos. Here it is. It is Time for Tea fact sheet, PO Box 1, the Maidstone Keynes, ME14 5LL. Let's enjoy our team. For goodness sake, Bill, don't spit it out.
I'll try not to.
Oh no, it's Mr. Orsonwell's coming. Whatever you do, don't think of anything. Keep your mind clear. Don't think of anything.
Excuse me. I know you're wolves and you're big meat fans. I'm not suggesting you become vegetarians, but could I interest you in some imaginary meat?
Don't think of anything. Don't think of anything. You stay away from me and my brother. Him in particular, because he's got a great gaping void up there and it could be dangerous.
Good morning.
See what I mean?
Look, at my park, there's this zebra. It got a cold and it died.
Yeah.
It's a full-scale zebra, ears and everything, but it's imaginary. Are you interested at all?
Don't think of anything, bro. Don't think of anything. No, we're not having any anyway.
I've just thought of something.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
What is it?
It's really smashing,
Yeah.
bro. The Kruger National Game Reserve Park mid-season. Oh, I can just imagine the wildebeest and those gambling antelope and those Reeboks and the deck chairs under sangria.
Deck chairs
It's
and
Can't
grass.
you see it?
I'm with you, bro.
Try it.
I'm there, under the sun, the hot, blazing sun, in the middle of nowhere.
It's great, isn't it?
With no water.
There's no water, eh?
And tsetse fly.
No.
Oh, it's horrible.
It's all gone wrong.
I've got a nightmare.
That's not right. Help him.
Oh, bro.
It's all right, just calm down. You've gone on an imaginary holiday,
Yes, it's
and
imaginary.
you're in an imaginary pickle. You've got to imagine a bus, a red bus coming along, it's going to take you home. Just imagine the bus coming along,
It's going the wrong direction.
There's one coming the other way. Another bus coming along,
There's 3 all at once. That's typical, that,
There's a 4th one, and it's stopped, and you're getting on it. And you're sitting down in your seat, and you're going to go home. You're going to go home. You're going to go home. You're going to go home.
Here comes the inspector.
He's coming.
I've no money.
You've got money.
He's got no money. Where do you expect him to get that sorted? I don't believe it. What South Africa's Mason's got to be at least 300 nicker, innit, eh? I'll report you if you don't give me some money to get him home.
Well, I've got 300 quid. I was going to go across the road to the old people's home and buy him some cream cakes and a new telly, but...
If you know what's good for you, now clear off. I
Just
think
go
you've done enough damage.
break the news to the old people.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, they
Oh,
are, mate.
thank you.
Ding, ding! Tickets, please!
Here you are, Mr. Inspector.
Oh, thank you. Hold very tight, please. Come on, mate.
Oh.
Come on, snap out of it. Snap out of it.
I have snapped out of it.
Oh, so he has.
Oh, blimey. This babysitting's doing my shedding. Do you know anything about babies, Mr. Crane?
Well, my wife did mention something about hot water and newspapers once.
Yeah, I've heard that. Good idea. Get some hot water and newspapers.
Okay, hang on.
Brilliant, eh?
Yeah, Frank, is it even breathing? I mean, shouldn't we pick it up by the ankles and slap its bum or something?
No, don't do that.
Hot water.
Right,
Newspapers.
Well, it's not impressed by them.
No.
Let's teach it some history, right?
Yeah.
Here. Baby, can you tell me the Battle of 1066?
That was Hastings, that wasn't it?
Oh, you've told me now. Hold on. Ew.
What?
His underpants are all wet.
Ew.
Fancy sending him out with wet We need some clean underpants to change him into. Colin, give us your clean underpants.
Clean?
Are they clean?
No,
Oh.
no.
Well, where are we going to get some clean underpants? Mr. Crane?
Oh, very well. Tasmania. Plenty more Taz next week on What's Up Dog. We are live on a Saturday morning, and earlier on you would have met Roger Orson Wells, who has the largest collection of imaginary animals in the whole world, and we've had plenty of calls. The phones have been ringing raw, haven't they, Andy?
Lots of calls.
First question is from Peter from Harrow, if you can answer this. He has an imaginary Alsatian dog going on his holes, worried about leaving it in the house. Your view?
Well, if you're going on holiday, you've got an imaginary dog, worried about leaving it home, imagine it very, very small, put it in your pocket, take it with you.
Okay, hey, Andy. Sean Engett's called us from Glossop. He says, are there any imaginary YTS jobs at your imaginary wildlife park?
Well, we've got a government-backed scheme to create imaginary jobs, yes. There's, well, no pay, long hours, but it's lots of fun.
Excellent. Another call this time from Faye in Welwyn Garden City, who has an imaginary sheep, just the one, but the sheep thinks it's Tom Jones.
Well, that's not unusual. But it's not unusual also to find out that I'm in love with you. Whoa, 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 whoa. if
Good.
that answers your question.
I think it does indeed. And finally, Graham Douglas from East Molesey said he's phoned us, and at this very moment, as we speak, he's being chased around the house by an imaginary bear.
Well, if you're being chased by an imaginary bear or a goat, it's no fun and it's no point either. But if you want to call for help, I suggest you get yourself a cordless phone.
Thank you, Roger. Excellent.
Excuse me, I'm terribly sorry to interrupt. We seem to be having a little bit of a problem. You know the imaginary animals that were outside? Well, we've had a phone call from the old people's home, and they're very worried because something's gone dreadfully wrong. If we can actually go live now outside and have a look.
Well, I can't understand.
No! For those hooves.
I can't understand that at all. I mean, they've not even touched the straw bale there. It's, no, it's not the way I'd expect or imagine my animals to behave. I'm sorry about that. No.
I'm embarrassed to admit this. They're actually my imaginary animals, Roger.
Yours?
As you were saying, obviously you're an expert. I've got a bit carried away.
In the right hands, imagination's a great
Terribly
thing,
sorry.
but I think you should go and apologise.
I'll do that. So I'll make my way over to the old people's home now and apologise to the imaginary animals, and they won't get a TV. In the meantime, here's Dee Ream, and You Are the Best Thing. They're in there.
Hey, lads, what? Here's a favour, will you? Look, I've got to go and rehearse my number. Babies love furry things. Just entertain him for a bit, will you?
No, that's a terrible idea. No, don't leave us with a baby. I don't know if you've noticed, but we're wolves, and I don't know if my willpower's strong enough. Oh, dear.
Look at his little face.
No, don't do that. You're dribbling on him.
No, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Hum him a lullaby.
A lullaby?
Yes.
Oh, hum him a lullaby. La, 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 la,
No, not that one. You...
Oh, sorry.
Look away.
Look away. I'll just look away.
Don't look at temptation.
Look away.
No. Oh, my God.
Was that you?
I thought it was you.
It wasn't me. Whoa! How do they do that?
Natural defences. Isn't it amazing?
OK, What's Up, Doc continues. Here we are on a Saturday. Frank, you really must try and wake up now because you are the star guest, Frank City Bottom. Come on, wake up.
Sorry, what time is it now?
Now it's 10 to 11 we're live, yeah?
Blimey, it's the baby's feeding time. Where's that Victory V's quick? Do you want a Victory V?
No, too hot for me. No.
Hey, hold on, you want something to drink? Where's that Marmite milkshake? Here we go, baby. Oh, that's a bit sharp for it, really.
Yeah, a little bit.
You all right, baby?
You seem to be coping fairly well, Frank, with the baby. Have you ever thought of having any of your own?
What, settling down, mate? No, I'm a man of the world. Well, I will be when I get a passport, you know. Hey, I've been to the Isle of Man. Have you been there?
No, never been to the Isle of Man, no.
Hey, I'll try the baby, see how you are with
you sure?
babysitting.
Yeah, OK, thank you.
Look,
hi there, Harrison.
Hey, nice
hello.
You.
How's this? Is this...
Family photo? £40, please, madam.
Madam, he's not the mother. Give him here, give him here. Right, I think it's time for your kick, baby. Go on, you get down in the pram and have a little kick.
OK.
Right, brilliant. There he is, all settled down.
Yep, so...
Right, I thought today, as we got the baby sleeping there, we'd change the mood slightly.
OK.
Bit of a romantic ballad, you know.
Oh, you're going to sing?
I'm going to sing a fantastic song now. But, whatever you do, Mr. Sharp, do not press that button, right?
What? That button?
Yeah, that. Oh, blimey!
Oh!
Wild thing! Oh, yes! You make my heart sing. You're groovy! Oh, yes! And you are a wild thing. Ha, 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 ha. Wild thing! W-I-L-D C-H-I-N-G. Hey, what does that spell? Wild thing, I think, actually. Which is an anagram of babysitting. Extra 50 pence. Thank you. Wild thing. Oh, yeah.
Right, you. Where is my tape?
I haven't got it.
You have. Give it. You
Look, if I give it you back, you'll stop playing it again. That's really irritating. I'll hold it for you if you like.
Why? What's he up to? Come here, come here.
Now, you must be feeling the benefits by now, surely. Let's try something more advanced. Legs about 4 feet apart.
Eh?
Arms by your side.
Yeah.
Here we go.
What?
And 1,
what?
2, come on to the side.
Side?
And 4 other side. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's lovely.
This ain't a French course. I don't understand. What's going on?
And again, 1, 2, 3. Try double time. Here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Other side. 2, 3, 4. Other side.
Oh my good night.
Much your
How you
language.
doing? 3, 4.
Oh, the Deadwood stage is coming on over the plains, with the curtains flapping and the driver slapping the reins. Oh, beautiful sky, wonderful day. Oh, whip crack away, whip crack away, whip crack away. Oh, the Deadwood stage is coming on over the hills, where the engine arrows are thicker than Porky Bang quills. No time to delay. So, whip crack away, whip crack away, whip crack away. We're heading straight for the
Excuse me, madam. Madam, got a minute of your time. Excuse me, I'd like to ask you a few questions. Excuse me, young man. Can I just ask you, it's a bit of audience research here for a barbecue... Bob, yes. Do you mind, do you watch What's Up Doc every week?
Yes.
Oh, jolly good. Do you have a favourite part?
Yvette.
Eh? Yes, lovely, yes. And do you have any illnesses? Do you have a cold or flu or measles or anything?
No.
No? Do you have all your own organs?
Yes.
Good. Have you had a full English breakfast today?
Yes.
Do you wash regularly?
Yes.
Have you got any brothers or sisters?
2 sisters.
Yeah, right, good, that's good, yeah. Do you have a favourite sauce?
Reddish.
Do you have a favourite sauce? Oh, I see what you mean. Beg your pardon, yes. Let's see, that's fine, thank you. Your address? That is beautiful. On your way, mate, that's good.
Bro! That's smashing. How many have you got?
6.
Oh, that's great. I've got 9. This is a fantastic idea. We'll be able to get rid of that chest freezer and fill it full of ice cream.
And the last bit of What's Up Doc is on the air now. Simon, what on earth are you doing? You're chewing grass.
Yes, it does look a little bit like grass, doesn't it, Pat? But no, it's pre-cow.
What's pre-cow?
Well, pre-cow, Pat, is cheese in its most embryonic stage, Coach.
All right. So why in the name of all that's decent are you chewing grass?
Well, Pat, in order to produce your own milk, in order to produce your own cheese, in fact, you've got to produce your own milk first, haven't you? Yeah.
You are the dirty man, aren't you? Pull the other one. In fact, no, don't pull the other one. It's...
No, I'll tell you what, Pat, you are actually a very lucky DJ, you know, because you've just arrived at the very moment when my new cheese is burgeoning.
Oh.
Yeah, would you like to pasteurise over my produce?
What a surprise I'm here at this time. Well, past experience, he say no, but Padman, he say, yo, way to go, I'll do it!
Yes, yes. Right, here, we can start off by trying some of my milk. Look at that, you don't get fresher than that.
I don't.
No, go on, have a try that, Pat. It's lovely, it's still warm. Look at the head on it, look it down your neck.
It's not good.
No, not to your taste?
No, it's
well,
not
I'll
really
tell you what, we'll go straight on to stage 2.
Not my cup of tea, is it?
Which is the curdling of the cheese. So you pour your milk into your Willimore there.
Yeah.
And then you put in some rennet to make it curdle. Now, I've run right out of raw rennet, so I'm going to use a rennet instead. Yeah.
Do you think that's wise?
Well, you're not going to get indigestion, are you?
True.
Now, so you take your crudging pole, right?
Yeah.
Gently but firmly.
Okay.
And then, then you bend it just a little bit until it's ready, then.
How do you know when it is ready?
Well, when it's ready, Pat, it gets a little bit lively. Now, have a look there. Yeah, I think that's ready. Is that lively?
It's fairly lively.
Right, now, so we go on to stage 2, Pat.
Yeah.
Which is the traditional straining, which is traditional. So you take that and you pour it through the strainer like that. Yeah. And then you strain, right?
Strain,
You
right.
strain.
I'm
Come here,
straining.
strain.
I'm straining.
Until all the
I'm
moisture...
straining. I'm
Strain,
straining.
Pat. Strain! That's it. I think all the moisture's out of that.
More or less.
Now, what you're left with now is your classic moist block.
Yeah?
Of a Perry-Moore cheese.
Let's have a look at this then.
Look at that, that's lovely. It still seems to be a little bit moist, doesn't it? Yeah, not quite ready yet, that. And you know, I'll tell you, when it's ready... You have to wait
somebody checks the towel.
There you are, there's a towel. That's it. Now, yeah, you'll know when it's ready, Pat, because it takes absolute eon, you know. And do you know what the old cheese tridders used do in the olden days of yore, whilst they were treading away the cheese, they used to diddle a little ditty to while away the hours.
Well, that sounds like a laugh, doesn't it?
Would you like to accompany me in diddling a little ditty, Pat?
Oh, yeah.
I'll tell you what, just take your Susan socks off,
Oh,
eh?
yeah. I can't even see them, but I'll give it a go.
Take your Susan socks off. That's right.
Like being on Funhouse, isn't it?
Now, just step into that Willie Moore there.
Yeah, which
and
one where?
This one here,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
it, and give the cheese a good old treading. That's
this is a lot better, Simon.
With a little ditty.
All right, where's your thing? I meant to blow something, yeah.
Oh, no, you want your
The horn.
your curdling horn.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, if you want to accompany me.
Which end?
Right. Okay, that's it, right. Now, once a chively cheese maid was weighing up her curdling sack under the spread of a tremula tree, and she strummed and she strained as she Stilton in her Willie Moore, who'll come a-churning the cheddars with me. Out popped a swoggler who, spying her full curdling sack, rustled up his swoggling tongs, 1, 2, and 3. But he slipped on her tilsit and fell into her Gloucester pot. Now who'll come a-churning their cheddars with me? In went the cheese maid quicker than a
Simon, look. I've had enough of this.
Who boodled me,
It is taking the hairs off me legs, all right? And I don't intend to play your games anymore, okay?
Oh, you just get back in there, Pat. Oh, Pat, you've got your bottom in my batch now. Oh, I'll have to start on a whole new load. Oh, and I'm so
Honey.
If you see your name going across the bottom of the screen in the next 20 seconds, congratulations. You're a winner. You're a winner of the Stephen Collins Automator Competition.
Hooray!
The question was,
Hurrah!
which network television programme was the first to show the work of Stephen Collins? The answer, of course, What's Up, Doc? The prize, well, this is the automator that Stephen Collins made to win himself a nice prize, and we're offering these in kit form. So 20 of those are going through to you if your name went across the screen. Many congratulations. Is he back? Here we come.
Oh, my
Poor
God.
dear.
Come near me.
Sorry. The eggs, which we offered you last week, were very good because you had a very good prize, which was, first of all, this wall chart, and second of all, these fantastic Easter eggs, which are still fresh. So if your name is now running across the screen, you are a What's Up Doc winner. The question was, what two mammals lay eggs? Pace, did you have an answer for us?
Dogs.
No, it's not actually dogs. It is the duck-billed platypus and also the echidna. So well done if you're a winner.
Hooray. Right, it's part two now of the Baywatch competition. Hooray!
Hurrah!
Okay, here are the details if you would like to enter. You have to be 16 years and under. Yep. And here are the prize details. You will win 1 week all expenses paid holiday to California with your mum or your dad. You will go sightseeing, you'll go shopping in Hollywood, you'll go to the Warner Brothers Animation Studios, Universal Studios, you will have a lunch with the Baywatch stars. You'll also interview the Baywatch stars. But the best part of all is that you'll have a walk-on part on Baywatch. And you'll also go with me, spend time with me for the whole week.
I think you'll find it's me.
Me!
Hang on, the producer said it was me that's
I was
showing.
speaking to her earlier and she definitely said it was me. That's the first prize, but there are runners-up prizes as well, 10 of them. We've got Baywatch photos to give away, Baywatch patches here, there's frisbees, there's Baywatch books, the beach ball, the T-shirts, membership of the fan club, all that kind of stuff. Fantastic runners-up prizes. You've got 3 questions last week. Hope you've got the answers tucked away safe. You'll get 3 more questions this week, then 3 more next week. When you've got all 9, and not until you've got all 9, we'll tell you what to do with those answers. The questions this week are Pasty.
Thank you, Andrew. Question 1. Who did Shawnee MacLaine marry in Baywatch? And we mean the character. Question 2. General Sherman is the largest living thing on Earth. Where exactly in California can it be found? And question 3. What is the real name of the island, also known as The Rock, in San Francisco?
Excellent. Best of luck with that. Keep those answers and we'll have more for you next week. Excellent.
Honestly, this is so boring!
Come on, entertain us.
Yeah, what do we pay our licence fee for?
We don't pay a licence fee.
Don't quibble. All these cheap devices to help bump up the ratings.
Yeah, where's your quality turns? Where's your fascinating items?
Yeah, your natural history.
Education.
Juggling. Yeah, we've been here 32 weeks, and what have we got to show for it?
32 parking tickets.
It's rubbish! Rob! Quality rubbish.
I love it.
I love it.
Honestly.
I tape it every week.
It's great.
It's marvellous.
Well, you will be pleased to know, for that moment, that I am more or less dried off. But that is it. There is no more this week on the show.
Hold on. What time do you want me on next week?
Oh, we don't actually want you on next week, Frank. And where's the baby?
I lost the real baby. I'm going to pass that off. Do you think it'll look like a baby?
Little Frank in a romper suit.
I know, I'll just hold it head on
bit
so you
thin,
can't see how
though,
thin
isn't
it is. Listen, what time do you want me on next week?
We don't. But if
No.
you find the baby, bring it back.
Yeah, more cartoons next week, like Taz and Bugs, and of course the legendary Batman will return. Yvette?
And part 3 of our fantastic Baywatch competition. Get your pens and paper ready for that.
Thank you. Also, we've got some live Fox Cubs in the studio, and if you've got a G.I. Joe or an Action Man or something knocking around the house, you have, I know you have, we're going to teach you how to make that into a cheese ranger. Yvette?
If you're running in the marathon, good luck tomorrow, and look out for the Rhinos and Tanny and Ian.
Let's say bye to Mr. Imaginary. Thank you very much, Rog. Cheers, Rog. Nice to meet you.
Cheers, thanks.
Don't forget to shake Yvette's hand as well.
Thanks very
Yvette.
much.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Brilliant. Okay, things can only get better. Have a nice weekend. Here is D-Ream. Bye-bye!
Isn't that lovely? That is so beautiful. You could love him to bits. Little baby. Do you like babies? I do. I love Give me a tickle. Give me a tickle.